Well, folks, this is Terrence from Hawk and Wolf Outfitters, and what we're going to be doing today is we're going to make our own fire. Now, this is going to be my first time doing this. In all my years, I have never made my own fire, but I am 1/4 Cherokee Indian, so I think we can handle this. Mike is going to be doing some instruction here because I have no idea what resources we're going to collect, but we're going to collect us some resources, start us a fire that could save your life one day. Okay. So folks, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to need something that's going to burn, and burn pretty quick too, because we have just a few seconds to get that flame going here. And we found something right here that we think is going to work. I'm going to grasp it right here. We're just going to cut off a little bit of it here. And
anything you have green in it, get it out.
Yeah. For obvious reasons, I guess.
We'll find plenty down through here.
Yeah. This is just the first.
If you feel moisture in it, squeeze it.
Yeah, I don't feel any moisture, but by the time we get rid of all the green stuff,
go.
It's not going to be a whole lot.
Oh, there, we got plenty out here. We're in the woods.
All right.
Well, we're on a roadway in the woods, but we got.
There we go. So we got us a little something there.
I want you to squeeze it and see if you feel any type of moisture.
Nope.
Good and dry?
It seems good and dry to me.
Put it in your bag.
Put it in our bag.
Yes, sir.
We got it in the bag. Boom, did you hear that?
I'm going to grab this one right here. It's a little better. Underneath the bottom. Yeah, see, before you put it up, I want to show them and you. See the thicknesses and stuff? That helps you later on. So you're going to want to put them down.
So what we found here is what you will find in all woods. You got a tree limb here that's been down for just a little bit. And what you can do is you want to break these off right here. But like Mike said, if they don't snap, you don't want them, because you want the nice and dry ones. You don't want any moisture in there. But now this right here is going to help you start your fire. And this has been here for a little while evidently, because it's all snapping. Got a bunch of those going here. Put that in our sack too. So what we're doing now is we're trying to find something here. You just got to look around, and what you can do is you can take one of these old files here, and he introduced you to this a little while ago, and you just want to hit it. Now this one we ain't getting anything. That ain't gonna work. So what you're looking for is kind of a grayish like that. That's just cool. And we're going to see if that works. There we see that? Okay, see, now we're getting some spark. So that's what you're looking at for right there. And that's going to create the spark we need in order to start our fire. I think that's another piece here. Nope, maybe not. No. Well, we found one piece anyway. And the last time we were up in the mountains, we found a bunch of this. I mean, we might not be finding so much here, but if you remember, Mike, we were up by a tree, and this stuff was being pushed up by the tree, and there's all kind of, there's a bunch of it. But we found enough here.
It's everywhere to get us a fire for today.
Yeah. Yep. So this is what we got here. We've got our file. We've got plenty of roughage here that we're going to use. And somewhere in there, we have our flint. Okay. We've got our little bunches of sticks here, which we're going to use to get things started. And then we have the progressively larger and larger sizes. As the fire starts, it progressively starts the larger sticks. Got this here. There we go. And we've got what we're going to use here to actually get the flame going. This is charred. Not quite sure how much we're going to need of it, but we got plenty, which we made this earlier. So we've got everything here presumably so we can start us a fire. Cut.
No cut.
No cut.
Seriously. He has everything that he really needs to get the fire going. To sustain the fire, he doesn't have nowhere near enough of what he needs. So in this video, basically he is just going to use the piece of char cloth and strike it and get it started. By doing that, he's getting the idea of learning how to ignite his source to get it to go. The next thing is basically what he has, and what's going to happen is it's going to ignite and it's going to just go out. After that is burned and these twigs have burned, these here will probably, this size is not going to catch with just this small amount.
Yeah, well, you
twigs.
need a lot of it, I guess.
Right, so that's, I mean, so when you're watching this, he's just basically getting his first step at blowing into a fire to see if he can get that to work with the char cloth and stuff, and then later on we'll step
more.
the event up and let him go and make his own first completely sustainable fire. But yes, he has all the components that he needs. Now I'm going to let him see, just so he don't burn all of his char cloth up, because you don't need that much. About that much. We're going to let him go ahead and just see, before he burns all this up, if he gets the idea of what he needs to start with.
All right, so we're gonna, I guess, do it like this. So we want to be able to strike this like this, and the spark come down here and catch up the char. Something along this line. Got a little bit of spark going there.
I'm going to help him here to get him started. That'll help him at the rate that I go with it. We're just going to turn that over just a little bit and go at it from that way, and you're coming straight down. We're going to throw those sparks up on the top as it breaks it off, and it'll kind of go at it.
Well, it seems to me like it's going down.
It is, but you're going to get the top to shoot underneath the bottom. People put it on the bottom all the time.
There we go, folks.
Now, let's snuff it out. There's a reason I snuffed it out. Where are you going to put that?
Down there.
And what good is it going to be doing down there?
It's going to burn.
No. First of all, you've got just enough to keep you from freezing tonight if you had more. This is really the bare minimum. You have to make a bird's nest,
Okay.
so to speak. You want that flame, because heat rises, the flame rises. So you're going to put your char cloth inside of that. Then, once we've done that and you ignite this, we're out. So you want to gather up all of these little pieces and get them right there.
Yeah, that's right here.
Mm-hmm. Watch this. I'm putting some of them in behind it, because when I lay this down, the flame's coming up and it's catching into those. So if you have this, well, these are a little too small for that part, but you can put them on it as we go. Just have you a few bigger pieces back in behind it, because it helps you hold it as well. So you're going to want to reach down to grab that whole thing up once you have spark.
Well, after this lights up, are you going to reach out and put it out again? What are we going to do with it?
No, I'm not. We're good enough right now to get you the flames.
Well, we're going to go down here with it, right?
No, you're going to get the spark on that. You're going to lay that in there and hold that. Now, mind you, this is just a rock out of the roadway.
Yeah, we just found a rock.
It's a piece of chert. There you go. Now, don't panic, because that's gonna burn for a while. Get it, pick it up. Now pick up that. We're gonna lay it in there. Don't blow yet, because you're gonna blow it all out because you ain't got enough.
She's burning, dude.
Oh, she's going to. Now,
Get it going a little better.
no, you can just start blowing, but hold it up in the air. Right in there. Just gently. Kind of tilt it. There you go. Tilt it behind your hand. Blow, you're gonna run out of it. To save face for you.
Save face, it's my first time being here. Quick.
I know. I'll put him an extra piece in there to give him some extra time. Hold this thing. Just kind of let it get going, blow. Close your hand back on it. You're wanting to make a ball. You want to keep all that heat down in there. Now, puff on it. No, blow on it like puff, puff, pass.
Man, hot, hot, hot.
A little harder. All right, now see how it's starting to smoke? You're starting to heat up some stuff. Now just ease it up so you don't want to run it out. Let it smolder.
It's hot.
Now some people fan it around to get air in there. Just move your arms around if you find that works better for you. Just don't lose it. Now, let's go ahead because you're going to lose the whole thing in a second. Go ahead, and you got to keep that tight. And let's push that down. Now blow on it and get it going. Now turn it upside
Whoa.
down. Turn it upside down. There you go. No, you laid it on the wrong one. But
That's all right, it's still burning.
it will eventually. But you're not in this that you cleaned out. So now we're going to have to maintain this to make sure it doesn't burn. We don't want to make a big fire, so scrape out.
Well, we got the thing going.
Yeah. And you could actually, with enough practice, keep that sustained. I could get it going good for you. But
Yeah. Well, hey, we got it with a rock.
you got it with a rock. Yep. You got it with your own char claw.
Check
And you made your first little fire,
Made a fire.
primitive, so to speak, you know, or an old fashioned.
Yeah.
But
Using just the bare essentials there.
and knowing what resources to find.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's in the middle of September. There's really not a lot of yellow, dried up twigs right now. They will become October, November, December, January. This place will be loaded. But let's get this thing put out before I'd just put water on it and snuff it.
Yeah,
But
that is just
we
so
made
cool.
we made what we were wanting for him to be able to do
Yeah.
for his first one. So,
It'll work.
guys, I appreciate you watching this and seeing it, but you're actually seeing someone that has never done it.
Yeah, that
and
is, I've never done it.
seeing someone that's done it thousands of times kind of gets old, but being able to teach him, let him learn, is the whole key to this, is getting him out here, because believe it or not, I know the first time I learned this as a kid, it stayed with me.
Cool stuff, yeah.
But 30 years later, I hadn't done it, and I did it again, and man, it just sparked that interest.
Oh, yeah.
So,
And you can do it too. This is my first fire in all my years. And even as a kid, I didn't do this, but you can do it too. But you got to get out there.
that's the biggest thing, just
Enjoy
getting
yourself,
out there.
yeah.
So, guys, thanks again for watching. We got T-Dog here, or T-Rex.
Yeah.
We're not sure what we're going to go with later.
T-Rex is sounding pretty
T-Rex,
good.
that's what I'm thinking. He's got short,
Yeah.
stubby arms. Do that. Can you do that again?
No, that was me doing you, Mike. That
No,
wasn't.
that's
yeah,
never going to happen.
That was me doing
But
you.
anyway, guys, thanks again, and we'll catch you on another video.
Catch you on the flip side.
There you go.
All right. That was cool, man.
It was.
Did my own fire. Look at
They,
that.
you want to blow, make sure that's completely out, and separate everything away from it that could ignite.
That is so cool. Where do you get that char cloth at, though?